Back to the Daily Grind Anthem main game edition, episode 103. My milkshake's coming back at me. Alright, let's check out the dailies. Alright, look, we got to take down 3 legendary targets, a stronghold, 15 weak points, and 3 world events. Alright, let's open up a lobby, get my buddy in here. Good old arsenic chickmunk. Alright. We get to go. We'll select. You want to do GM2 for the world events?
Sure.
Set you up invite.
I'm using my Uber luck loadout just to see one more try.
We'll give that a go. Alright. Fire Sigil combat gear. We're rocking the Storm. I think probably rock the Javelin next week. The Interceptor. So far in the past week, I only got 2 legendary drops. They were both repeats. Man.
But yeah, I always thought it would be kind of, for your own purposes, it's still kind of pushing it, but I like all that Games Workshop stuff. Are you familiar with, like, Warhammer 40K or that kind of stuff? You know, the miniature tabletop gaming?
Yeah. Actually, speaking about that, I was kind of looking up these resin printers that use UV lasers, and it cures in a vat of resin to make miniatures. There's this little one I've been hearing a lot of talk about. It's a $200 machine, great for making like the little figures for 3D printing on Amazon. I want to see if you...
I wasn't ready up.
Oh, you weren't ready up? Can I cancel that?
Yeah, I see why I was taking.
Oh. So you're ready, okay. I thought you were taking your time putting your sigils.
No. What sigils?
Your boosters, man. Your boosters.
I've never even used a booster. Unless there's one that boosts lock.
I wish.
Yeah, like, I've got like a whole Space Marine army that somebody gave me and some other stuff, but it's just like, I always thought, like, especially the, like the Orc army, because they've got kind of goofy stuff that, you really could kind of build yourself, a lot of it. I often thought it would be kind of fun to just make, you gotta find a miniature. You gotta find a miniature game that you really like the mechanics of, and then it would be, because it takes, most of those games take so much time to learn the mechanics.
Oh yeah, I had a small group back in high school, just trying to learn and get a D&D game going, a tabletop. That was a handful. But it was fun.
Oh. Yeah, I never really did. I played D&D, but I never, like, the tabletop portion of it never really, for those games, I just like the storytelling. I actually preferred a game called Rifts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever heard of it. It was put out by Palladium.
Sounds familiar.
It was they probably, because I've talked about it before. The gaming technology is there now, I think, or at least like the next generation console could really do this justice. Problem is that Palladium is so death grip proprietary. I don't think they'd ever let it happen. So Rifts was this great game that
I got a whirl event over here in the world. It's a Titan as well.
On my way. On my way. So Rifts was this great game.
Hurry! If there's any hope, we need to get to that Strider now.
Pretty much all the sci-fi genres and blended them in a way that worked. They had what was called standard damage and mega damage, and so like a dragon's gonna probably be a mega damage type creature, and then like standard damage, human types need to have mega damage type armor to protect themselves because otherwise they were just gonna stomp. But like so they had everything from psionics to magic to like a juicer type character, which was kind of like Bane, like a really like the Bane from Batman, like an uber version, like basically like those characters, at least in the initial game, were pretty powerful, but you had to kind of track how many years they lived. You were playing them for because they didn't live very long because of the chemicals they were shooting through themselves. And you could do things like detox them, but you risk dying when you did. So I played what was called a mind melter character, which a lot of like the different regions sort of had their own like alien intelligence that was a threat. So like if you went south of the border, there was like hive-minded vampires down there, which was downright unpleasant. Then there was this thing called the Lord of the Deep out in the ocean, which basically like possessed and took over people and turned them into think the characters with Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's sort of that kind of a character.
You've slain a Titan. That's worth celebrating.
So like the characters.
Anyway, I managed to survive an onslaught by that alien hive mind, or the Lord of the Deep, and if you did, you basically became what was called a Sea Inquisitor. You end up like double damage against all kinds of stuff, and the only problem was that if you played the character realistically, pretty much if it saw evil, it didn't matter if it was a 50-foot tall, really ticked off dragon. If you sensed pure evil from something, you were going to just like psychotically rush in and try to kill it. Evil must die. But
sounds more like
I started that character. Yeah, well, my character that was this actually started off as a mind melter, which was a master psionic character. Which those characters at best were sort of like neutral arrogant. And so I had a lot of fun. I really messed with my friend who was GMing that game, but
they want someone to look into it.
Anyway, it's a really like Merlin and all those were in Europe, and that again different kind of hive-minded alien. A little more magic focused in that region. There's various robot power armors and all that kind of stuff. But like, if they took that game and turned it into a video game, keeping in mind that like you'd actually have like different sized stuff, like dragons that could polymorph into humans and like large power armor suits and but if they started off and just, did I find you?
Yeah, you're down
where you are. Yes. Yeah.
I'm on the roof.
I rushed the turret because I'm used to playing my character that freezes turrets.
Did you freeze it?
I don't even have that on this guy because everything's luck at the moment.
Let's see if we get one.
Very good. That should be all.
I really do need to swap out to my Colossus just because I think that it really does seem to be a factor. If you switch back and forth, I've had more lemon drops when I'm doing that. It seems like. But yeah, so if they took the United States portion and just did that portion of the game, and then like the whole Mexico vampire section could be an expansion, and adding the Lord of the Deep and the oceans could be an expansion, and then they had one for they had an Old West expansion, and I can't remember whether that was separate from the New Mexico expansion with all the vampires, but I mean, it's like, it's ready-made to be released, like, section by section, you know?
You kind of make it sound like...
It could be a really cool...
What they're doing with Cyberpunk 2077. They took the tabletop Cyberpunk 2020 game and literally turned it into a video game. It sounds exactly the same thing. And I do see that plausible. And actually sounds pretty cool with especially with those different regions in the world just being expansion packs or DLC content.
Like the Mind Melter could possess characters, and I mean all the things you might expect a psionic to be able to do. Plus he had like a psychic energy sword and could put up like shields. I mean that's actually, you know, the biggest challenge would just be, I mean, the Juicer character would be a heavy melee character. That could work. The Glitter Boy, which was like a fairly powerful power armor suit, that could work.
That target to the right. Let's hit that legendary creature.
Dragons and some of those, they'd probably have to, I don't know, at least initially they'd have to be NPC type characters, but I mean each character would have a pretty interesting, unique build, so.
Kinda similar back in ME3. Like almost every single new character had a unique power, skills, passives. I miss those days.
Like, I think it could be done as a first-person shooter.
First or third, either one.
Well, that's true. It probably would be. I think it probably would be better third-person, but although you know,
like a huge. You played this,
would
and you
need to
remember
be
how you kind of go in the third person using the swords for melees?
yeah.
Have a little bit more of a wider sense of the area. It would probably be too screen crazy if it was first person. Anyway, that's just
Well, right, especially with some characters being larger than others.
yeah.
So, like, if you're a big character, you're going to be seeing everybody a little bit smaller size.
Me in real life.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just much better on the web, but if you... Oh, I found an event.
On my way.
I am an Ursix, and I have like Shaper Relic nonsense, so it's
Nice.
it's kind of
Show me the Ursix, I got a super wave for you.
Returning fragments could silence the relic, but we need to move.
Is that two of them?
uh
Come on. Stack up, stack up. There we go. Work off each other's combos.
They think they have you. Not a chance. That one's down. Well done.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, someone down? Oh, they're off in the distance. So we're interrupting this one.
Yeah, I mean, I had a friend who was a really good storyteller. I mean, frankly, if it hadn't been for some life choice issues, I mean, the guy could have been a Pulitzer Prize-winning writer. I mean, he just, unfortunately, he had not a good home life and a lot of other stuff. I'd heard he kind of straightened some aspects of his life out, but I really should track him down because I think he lives in the area I'm in. But
it doesn't hurt to double check.
Unfortunately, he has one of those names that's like John Smith. You know,
I know the feeling, dude.
It's gonna be a little tricky, but
I know when my family gets together and I just hear my name.
Let me open the box.
18 of us
I think we can all breathe
look
easier.
around like, who are you calling? Yeah, world events complete. Let's see what else we got. One more legendary, a lot more weak points in the stronghold. You feel like doing a stronghold real quick and see if we get lucky?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Alright, you pick the stronghold. Let me know.
It's pretty late, but
This is late, man. We can always do this another time. I'll keep on trucking.
whatever. Which stronghold do you think goes the fastest? That's my choice.
Alright, Harder Rage it is. That is the quickest one out of all of them.
Am I saying on my dumb luck, no ability to do damage character, or
Yeah, give it a shot in a stronghold, dude. You probably pay out better.
okay. Give it a try.
Because so far the
It'd be nice if I had some weapon other than a shotgun at least that had
had a look.
that had luck on it.
Yeah. Hell, I think the only
Too
weapons
bad
I have
Saucy's
luck on. Oh yeah, I wish Saucy was on. He has like what, 600 luck. Or is it just
Yeah, when I think the majority of my drops have been when he's playing. Yeah, Saucy's playing Battlefield 4.
Alright, play another mission. Stronghold. Harder Rage.
Renewed Courage. I think I already have one of these, and that's not a very good roll.
Where'd you end up with it? Or what's bonus stats?
They weren't very good. I scrapped it.
Alright.
I do have a sniper rifle that has like 20 some luck, but it would drop my stupid luck score down. I mean, it would drop it by 15, I think.
Nah, you can spare 15.
Might be a good idea to have something that's a little bit ranged.
Why, were you rocking double shotguns?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely put something with some range. If you had that Thunderbolt, that would be awesome. You could strip shields like crazy. Not bad for a scout rifle. So whenever you're ready, Chickmonk.
Yep. I just have to I'm looking to see if I can find anything that's got a... I mean, I could just take a 35 luck hit and put on one legendary weapon. At least then I'd be doing damage. That might be what I need to do.
Yeah. Actually, probably would be nice.
Yeah, we'll just put on the Cycle of Pain. Got plus 250% weapon damage and 70% shields.
Ooh, that's a nice roll on that.
Yeah. Leave the shotgun the same. And I'll leave the... Let me just double check. Yeah, I think I only have the two. Make sure these are the only... Well... Yeah, I could get a 30%. I could use a flame burst rather than the binary star. I'd lose 5% luck, but...
Boom.
I also would be losing a bunch of level, so... Probably not wise. Let's check the... Arc burst is the one that seems to be less than useless. Does anything else have luck? Nope, it's the only one of those I have that has luck, so let's see what happens.
Well, I guess slapping on. That's cool.
I don't know what I have that has luck on my Colossus. Because at least that's got... I don't know, decent weapons.
My Colossus, the support ability, I believe 2 of my components have luck. I think one of my gear pieces or both gear pieces have either 20 or 30%. I know one of them had like a 38. And a component.
Well, I'm pretty much everything I have that has luck. The one now that I've swapped out for one gun, but
what's it gonna say? I think the one component I have is like 43% luck. Often they're kind when they rework it. Man, where the hell am I way back here?
Turrets!
No time for that. Our goal is the monitor.
Get them turrets.
now, okay, so you can shoot through your shield. They can't shoot through your shield. Is that how that works?
You have extra damage resistance when you're hovering with your shield up. But as soon as your shield goes
I'm
down,
talking about that. I'm talking about the shield wall.
Yeah, you can shoot through it, but they can't shoot you. It's like a gun in there.
I don't want you to miss what happens next. Come to the cenotaph. I've saved you a front row seat.
Ooh, that was a nice combo.
Oh, I got that. Freelancer down.
Get you back up. Oh, other freelancer down. Are we all storms?
I'm down again. Alright. Alright, so all of you watching, it's going to be Zeus, Solo, and Grandmaster 2.
I thought you could do anything about this. Stronger together, man. Stronger together. Get my friend. At least we got a full team now. Got ski down. Ooh, that's a beautiful helmet. Turret's down.
Yeah, I'd had enough of that turret, so...
There's a few elementals still...
Unleash the
beast.
That's the last of them.
No time to rest. Keep after the monitor.
Forgetting I get weak point kills. Up next, the mighty
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, it's legendary too.
What's the Titan still here?
You're not a rookie anymore. You got this.
Last legendary for aim for the crit spots. Grab the chest so you can get lucky. No legendary yet.
So far, no dice. More purple poo.
Well, components, you can only know those.
We've made it further than ever before.
I haven't yet to do anything with components.
Connection problems. Oh dear.
I meant like to make sigils. If you want to craft something, you can. That's why I ended up most of my support gear with luck. I just kept making them, keeping them on roll with luck.
Yeah, I'm partially waiting to see whether they do more with what your crafting options if you're to store them up for now.
I heard they're planning to add, what is it, like adding the different melee weapons or different type of melees that you make it craftable, so I get open for build.
I guess left it.
But they really need to launch that cataclysm.
Yeah, wait too much longer, this game's gonna be dead in the water.
Yeah. It feels like it already is right now, man. Not many people streaming, not many people playing it.
Oh, and you got some other pretty good. I mean, unless they're trying to time it for when all these other games are coming out to compete, but I'm not sure that's a competition they want to.
Yeah, that's why it got, and that's why it launched when it launched. If it launched any later, it would be competing with what was it, Division 2 when it came. Updates to Destiny, other new shooter out there. Borderlands 3 in September, that's coming out. What they need to do is when they launch that cataclysm show the future of the game, like at this point it's not but up and up. That's what we need.
I need assistance.
Ooh, they actually shot me down. Oh, you're the only one up.
Oh, that's not good.
Run. I thought we had a fourth. Did they just drop?
Maybe. Never leave me as the last man standing. That's the plan. I'm down.
Oh, wait. Say goodbye to your shields.
Oop, I'm out of ammo. I'm down. Because I was kind of stupid.
Oh, I'm down as well. What blew up?
Uh-oh.
I can't believe this one elemental dude is whooping our asses. I got 15 seconds. What about you?
5. Coming in.
3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. Every time I knock the shields down off the one so I can do damage, the other one gets in the way.
Don't let them recover their shields. Ooh, legendary complete.
Your jab is fine. There's a grounder in play.
Not the grounder.
That frozen got nailed. You really need that fourth. Unfortunately, when the guy joins and then leaves like that, You don't get a replacement, do you? It's not for quite a while.
We did have one for a bit.
That's what I'm saying, is if you got dropped...
Freelancer.
I hope we're not the next
Can you
ones.
hear me?
I read you, Faye. Are you alright?
Peachy. Just concentrating.
It's taking everything she's got to keep your jab at full functionality.
Not everything. She still has her life.
Not one of your better lines.
Come on, see you faster.
So I still don't quite follow. The ciphers are necessary to make the javelin work.
I wonder what is it, like a serial relationship type of thing.
Silence it so we can reach the monitor.
Could use a hand here.
What? I'm not sure, but I got that. I don't think I'm stuck in the wall, but I got down next to it and like fell inside a hole. You see where I'm at?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to you. I'm not flying well.
I'm all for cracking the minion skulls, but don't forget the echoes.
Where do you? Where do you? I guess somebody has the last one.
Must be him, because I don't think it's me. I'm about to go down.
If he goes down, you can try to pick it up from him.
I'm down.
Let's get you back up.
Still a few echoes hanging around.
Pretty sad when I'm unloading point blank with a shotgun and barely denting things.
You use cotton balls?
This other guy who clearly must have picked up one of the echoes and not realized he really needs to turn it in.
hope it doesn't become like 15 minutes later. He just knows that he has it.
I'm down.
Armor critical.
You know the drill. Collect the echoes and return them to the relic.
Well, clearly someone doesn't know the drill. I've run over the platform twice, so I'm fairly certain it's not me that has it.
I'm in trouble
Man, I
here.
blinked.
Ow. I'm down.
I'm down as well. Random, stay together. We got 15 seconds.
Hey, he finally decided to turn that thing in.
He wish when 2 teammates are down. Alright, back up.
Don't let them get the jump on you!
Here is.
I'm down.
Right there.
I almost had that one Fury dead. Unfortunately, the shields got back.
But this shouldn't be kind.
Way's open. Let's go.
You wanna open it?
If I can get there first. I still have this sneaking suspicion that that they're not telling people that luck and legendary drops are somehow tied into your power level.
Maybe.
You're too late.
You look taller. Your shoes?
It has been remade by the Anthem.
Probably something to do with that crap he's hooked up to the cenotaph.
It's not over. He's still mortal. Right? He's still mortal?
Yes.
Then let's finish this.
Watch your head. Meteors!
lowering my armor. Stop that.
I feel like I'm shooting this guy with a pea shooter.
Maybe I should have skilled the GM1 with blaze through it. Myself, I'm feeling like a little bit of stickiness, like trying to keep the eyes open.
What the heck? I couldn't seem to get my super to line up and hit him.
I usually aim for the torso or the legs when I'm doing that.
That's what I was trying to do. It seemed like it said the back wall is what I was aiming at, or at least it seemed like it. I wasn't quite sure whether it was hitting or not. Architect joined.
Join the party?
Yeah.
Hey, Ricky.
I just want to say hi.
Hello.
I've been able to say hi for a while.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Archie, what's new? How you doing?
Oh, not a lot new. Just having a good time now that it's summer.
Beautiful summer. Alright. Get over here. He's about to call the meteors and move to the next.
He's on the move again.
Are you coming into Mass Effects later?
Yeah, as soon as I'm done with the Heart of Rage,
Oh.
done with the dailies, I'll move over.
I got wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Well, Vizzy and I are sitting here with a two-man team, so
Burns not on?
love to have you. Oh, he just decided to go to bed.
I should have.
Is he? Changing
Yeah.
the storm? The Heart of Rage is
My bad, I'm keeping
connected
you up.
to the cenotaph. And now, the monarch.
Yeah,
fire.
the Grandmaster 2 wasn't really thinking when we decided to do that.
Yeah, and back when I was supposed to change it to GM1 and we would have blazed through this in like 10 minutes or less.
Or did you do 2M2?
Yeah.
I might not be up in another hour.
I'm almost done with the monitor. It's about, I want to say 2/3 of this health bar. We're in the acid room now. We just transitioned.
Transition, Jack.
Needs me or Jimmy or something on one.
I'm down.
You're down.
This like is less than worthless.
Ow.
We got a few hits in though.
You get some good damage on him.
I'm down.
Okay, I better get back to busy. Hope to see you. Yeah. Good night, love.
Alright,
Yeah.
seems like you're praying like around 10 minutes.
Okay. Awesome.
Awesome, awesome.
Awesome, awesome.
Son of a biscuit.
What's wrong?
Yeah, he just went down again.
Oh, I'm just getting wrecked.
On his javelin,
I'm not
he has,
using a
like,
very
crazy
strong build
luck.
because we were kind of experimenting with this super high luck, but it meant I'm not necessarily well built otherwise.
That's how we
Yeah,
do
just-
it. Bring busy into this
Hey,
party.
here we are. Yep. Yeah, I was just over talking. Stopped by, say hi to Uzi and them over there. But yeah, as soon as I saw you came back on, I'm like, oh yeah, sorry guys, just getting by to say hi. Gotta go.
Gain all the highs across the board.
Well,
Yeah, definitely. Let's see.
So you get some help.
Uzi with Jackal and B-Boy still?
I think he was. Let me check.
I don't think I've played Beamy Captain Mac before.
A few more hits, he should transition.
Yeah, he's running. Uzi's
That's
running with B-Boy.
68,000, so he must be
Right now, Uzi's running with B-Boy Effect and Necro Artist.
Okay.
But let me make sure. Beamy's using ice. Probably would be a bad idea if I brought a fire of some type. Probably need to fix
Alright, he
that.
transitioned.
Oh, he is? He's changing it?
No, boss.
Zeus is
Oh, I
playing,
thought
He's gone.
It's the
Oh,
center.
Zeus is playing Anthem right
Still
now.
has control. It activated elsewhere.
We're doing cross-cultural conversations.
Cross-platforming.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry that took so long. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I just don't want to... I did that once earlier with some of my earlier runs. Wait.
So what's the
Maybe
dailies
unready.
of Mass Effect?
Let's see. Today's dailies are. I know it's Remnant. You gotta kill a bunch of Remnant and Firebase Paradox. Yeah.
What's today's
Remnant Mastery and Firebase Paradox. Glassjaw. Again. Third day in a row.
Third day in a row. Is it on the same map?
But this time it's on. Nope, Paradox. And it's Outlaw, I believe, is the enemy. Which I believe was the enemy yesterday.
Which is bad, because that means the dogs will just be sitting on you, on the Krogans.
Oh yeah. Which is why I'm glad I made the switch to my Asari Huntress, and I've just been cloaking my ass all this time. They have not been able to see me. And I've also been taking a more active role in reviving people when they go down too. So it's like, somebody goes down, oop, cloak, run over
Let's see, where's he at? Where's he at?
Plus, this also helps me gain XP towards the bonus stat that the Hunter is tied to. So I can get that up to 5. As I just got my health status up to 5 today, so that's 1 more down and another 12 million more. That's what's going to take the longest time getting them. Get my bonus stats up to 10s.
That'll take some time, but if you run some like XP boosters.
Oh, I've got plenty of those. I got plenty of the Mark 1 and 2s. Not so much on the Mark 3s, and one jumbo box I opened earlier today gave me a level 4 XP booster, so I've got 3
290 level 4s. I obviously didn't use them enough.
Oh shit, I didn't change weapons on this character yet. We just did the bronze pistol skirmish, and I switched my paw off against a hurricane, just so I could use it, and I forgot to switch it back to the paw. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to use my Roserad instead. Whoop. And there's the initial lag spike. This is a gold match, not bronze. Actually, I have to be careful. Yeah, these guys are a little more bullet spongy than they were before. Fire on him.
Dang, guy, quit warping all over the place. Making it really hard to hit anything.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, I was noticing that.
I think we get him down to the last health bar. He should be doing that. Damn, I'm out of ammo.
Ah, shit. Speaking of ammo, I'll grab that box. That was fun. It's like land, throw, boom, boom. Oh. Oh, this is a gold we can. Although this is a gold, we can hold our own.
Hold the line.
Yep, as Caesar likes to say.
He's gone. The cenotaph.
I didn't see him on here tonight.
I let it go.
No, neither.
Really?
That's where
Oh,
I just
well,
blink
guess he had something
for like
else.
a 2-second blink and bust on.
Guess he had something else to do. That's fine.
No chest.
Had his
right?
son last night.
No,
He probably
he's
has him
usually
tonight.
just
They're
boss
doing
drop.
something
They need
else.
to add a chest to the end, I swear. A GM1 chest, GM2, GM3. 1 second. Alright. That's it for the dailies. One awesome daily grind for episode 103. And happy YouTube anniversary. Yep. Many years ago, today's date of June 17th, 2012, created this channel. I was hoping to do something more special, but day-to-day life. Maybe something on the weekend. We'll figure that out. But do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate if you do. And if you're catching that replay back on my YouTube channel, you know what to do. Hit that sub notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button. I really appreciate it. I think we're at still, I'm not sure what, 7 or 6 followers away, hitting 50 on Twitch, so I can get the tips, associate program, longer streams, tips for streams, I'm tired. Late night gaming. You know, revenue coming in, better quality, better stuff. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.